Good morning. This is lesson 70 in Saxon 5.4. And it's about stories about a fraction of a group. So, example 1 says 1/2 of the carrot seeds sprouted. If 84 seeds were planted, how many seeds sprouted? So, 1/2 is the same as if we divided a number by 2, right? If you took 1/2, like half of 4 is 2, right? So for this question, we have to look at what's the number they give us. They say if 84 seeds were planted, how many seeds sprouted? So if we have 84 seeds and we know half of them sprouted, what we're going to do is divide 84 by 2, because that will give us what half of 84 is. So 2 goes into 8 4 times. So we have 8. It equals 0. We bring down the 4. 2 goes into 4 2 times. 2 times 2 is 4, so then we subtract that. There's no remainder because we get a 0 at the end, and there's nothing else to bring down. So 42 seeds would be the answer to that problem. Let's look at another one. Example 2 says 1/3 of the 27 students earned an A on the test. How many students earned an A on the test? So again, what's the fraction they give us? They gave us 1/3. What's the number they gave us? 1/3 of the 27 students earned an A on the test. So we want to find out what 1/3 of the students is. So what are we going to divide 27 by? 3. So we have 3, 27, and we know that 9 times 3 equals 27, so we know that that's going to be 9. So it'd be 9 students earned an A on the test. That would be our answer. Go on to the next page here. So that problem we just had, here we go. Problem we just had, we had 27 divided by 3 equals 9. And 9 students. Now, let's say the problem asks you to draw a visual. So we could do this. We could draw a box, divide it into 3 parts, because that's what we did, right? We divided 27 by 3. And we could put 9 into each. And we could say 1/3 earned an A in the class, or on the test. Earned an A. And then we'd say 2/3 did not. Okay. It says 1/4 of the team's 32 points were scored by Molly. Molly scored how many points? So what's the fraction they give us? 1/4. It says 1/4 of the team's 32 points. So that 32 is the number we're given. Were scored by Molly. Molly scored how many points?
You mean
what are we going to divide 32 by?
And tell them what to do in their position? Is that what you're saying?
So we would divide it by 4. So we know that 8 times 4 equals 32. So we know that she would have scored 8 points. And the reason this works, remember, is because we could draw it out and say, okay, what did we divide by? 4. So we know there's 4 parts here. 1, 2, 3, 4. And there's 8 points in each. 8 points in each. And then 1/4 was scored by Molly, and 3/4 was not scored by Molly. Example 4 says, what is 1/5 of 40? So, what's 1/5 of 40? So what's the fraction we're given? 1/5. What's the total number? 40. 1/5, what are we going to divide 40 by? We're going to divide it by 5. Right? And we would get 8. Alright, I would like you to pause this video and complete A, B, and C. Pause this video, unpause it to check your answers. Okay, time to check your answers. A, what is 1/3 of 60? So, what's the fraction we're given? 1/3, what's the total number? 60. What is 1/3 of 60? Well, we're about to divide 60 by 3. 3 goes into 6 2 times. And we bring down a 0. 3 goes into 0 0 times. So our answer would be 20 for A. B. What is 1/2 of 60? Now, this one might be one that you did in your head very quickly. 1/2 of 60. So if we divide that, so we're dividing 60 by 2 because the fraction we're given is 1/2, we would get 30. And that's the answer to B. C. What is 1/4 of 60? So 1/4 of 60. So we know we're going to divide 60 by 4. So we say 4 goes into 6 one time. We get 2, then we bring down the 0. 4 goes into 20 5 times. And then it would be 20 minus 20 equals 0. So our answer is 15 for C. So A, 20, B, 30, C, 15. You are now ready for the mixed practice. Best of luck.